Hey folks, see Rachana Ranande here, and I welcome you all to this live stream, which was not, properly scheduled. Uh, I was busy throughout the day. Today markets actually gave a very nice recovery, and I so wanted to do this live stream during market hours, but I said that okay, let me finish XYZ meetings, then I will do the live stream. Then few more meetings and few more discussions. La la la. I came back, had dinner, and finally I said okay, now I have time. I just did a live stream for for my Marathi viewers, and here right away for my English viewers. It's not going to be a long live stream, maximum 10 to 12 minutes. uh, why this live stream? Because today finally we saw a nice green candle, and with this nice green candle come 10x, 20x, 100x hopes that is this the bottom? I feel too early to comment on the bottom. But why this smart recovery? Are there any specific reasons for that? And answer is obviously yes. So what am I going to do is quickly I'm going to tell you what are the reasons for the market recovery today. And second thing is that there's also one announcement. We'll make that towards the end of the stream. But first and foremost, we need to understand what are the key reasons. Rajesh is saying after a long time, first time, portfolio also ended in green in recent days. Kya baat hai? Happy for you. Yes, it's a surprise. Live. Uh, Nifty will go up to 35,000 till 2030. Kya baat hai? Why not? Why not? Till 2030, you are saying? Till 2030, 35,000. I feel one digit is wrong. 45,000. 40,000 to jana chahiye till 2030. I strongly feel that. Right. But right now, let's not jump to conclusions that we will be. I mean, this will be the bottom or what. God, I'm getting so many surprise. Something special ka. Yes. Today markets ended in green after such a long time. I had to come live. Yes. Prasanna also member for 58 months. Kya baat hai, Prasanna? Love the overall consistency that you're showing in memberships. Thank you for that. All right. So let's quickly understand uh, what is the overall reason as to why market actually bounced back. See, first things first, we were closing in red, or rather than saying closing in red, we were closing at a price lower than yesterday's closing for back to back 10 days. Okay, so you can imagine today's closing is lower than. I'll show my screen so that you understand this in a better way. Present my entire screen. Yeah, so let's have a look at this. Okay, so for example, today's closing finally is above yesterday's closing. Okay, now let's check for at least 5-6 days back to back, and this is a streak of 10 days. Huh? So this is today's this closing is lower than previous closing. This closing is at what? 22,119, and this was 22,124. Chalo, 5 points is sahi, but it is down. Achha, this closing is definitely lower than this closing. Correct? This closing is what? 22,508, and this is 22,547. So again lower. Right? Now this closing is 22,547, and this closing is 22,553. Chalo, 5 point lower, but lower. This closing 22,553. This closing 22,795. So this has been a worst thing. 10 days back to back, we are closing lower as compared to the previous closing. And today, kya baat hai? I had to come live after so many gloomy days. Finally, today it's a nice green day. So you know what happens is that when it's a really hot day, or it has been a pretty hot weather for a long time, and that first rain, which brings overall, the atmosphere becomes cool, the overall mood is lit, and that nice smell of soil. Aaj aisa laga. Right, today actually the feeling was exactly like that. Pehli barish in very hot summer. The pleasure that we get from that, exactly that's what we saw in the market today. So finally we saw this nice green candle, but that comes at the backdrop of what? 10 days back to back closing lower as compared to previous days closing, and that is nothing but it's like some relief in an oversold market. Okay, so please understand, first point, oversold market that had to kind of bounce. See, this is not even a big bounce per se. 1% after such a huge fall is like nothing, right? But this is something that we must understand, that chalo, thoda to relief, a little bit of relief at least. Okay, second, we have been talking about this so much. For India, what is important? Crude oil, which is one of the highest, not one of the highest importing item. That's the biggest import bill that we have for India. So if you see here, 3.5% down, and crude oil, UK oil, has come down to 68.64. And for those who have been tracking my live streams, when market had come here, somewhere here, I don't remember exactly what day, but or maybe it could have been, I don't know which Thursday we might have been referring to, but let us say this was the Thursday, because I have this line with me, and maybe on this Thursday I might have said that, we have already crossed this, we have breached this previous high, but we can see an immediate back to back sell off. Let's see what happens with crude. Even I was not sure whether this will be like a temporary sell off or what, but look at this resistance was honored, and like how, post which the crude oil prices started to lower and lower and lower, and ultimately today, see again, today it is 3.5% down, definitely taken well by the market. So crude oil down, it's a big thumbs up for the market, right? Let's also look at the US 2-year bond yields. Okay, US 2-year bond yields is what we can see here. We typically look at US 10Y, 10-year bond yields, and 2-year bond yields, and we can see both. This is like just 0.05% negative, and 2-year yields is 1.13 negative. Lower the better for us, obviously. Okay, and we have seen a nice cool off, and today also we are seeing a cool off of 1.13%, right? One of the most important points, Dixie dollar index, US dollar index down 0.98%, and 3 days back to back it has been falling. So somewhere, see, whenever dollar index is down, it's a good point for us. Rupee will show comparative strength. Okay, so dollar index down, we are really happy about that. And ultimately, we can see last 3 sessions of, so basically we can see for the month of March, first and second was Saturday, Sunday. Third, fourth, fifth, you can see lower and lower selling. 4,700 selling, uske against 8,700 buying by DIS. 3,400 selling, uske against 8,500, sorry, 4 ज़्यादा ही हो गया, 4,851 crores ka buying by DIS. 2,000, so look at this, 4,000 something, 3,000 something, 2,000 something. So the pace at which they are selling, that's maybe slowing down a little bit. And here you can see we are, so DIS are anyways buying. So happy with that. So all in all, what are the top 5 points that I wanted to share about today's bounce back? Number one, as I mentioned, anyways, it was oversold, and someday or the other it had to show some sort of recovery, is what we saw today. Second point that I mentioned was crude is again coming off nicely. Again, a positive sign. Dollar index has come off very nicely. Bond yields have come off, have cooled off, and ultimately FIIs have slowed down the pace at which they have been crazily selling, right? What about tariffs? Tariffs on India, tariffs across the globe. China has shown their stance. China has said that if you are going to imply tariffs, if you are going to impose tariffs on us, we are not going to keep quiet. We are also going to impose tariffs on you. So China also gave a retaliatory statement. So maybe Trump will also, I mean, I should not comment on what he can say, because he can say anything. But anyways, I feel that right now, he will also, he will also get to know at one point in time that China is not going to just keep quiet. They are also going to impose some retaliatory tariffs. For India, we already know that we are going to face something called as reciprocal tariffs. Whatever we are charging US, they are also going to charge us back. We know about it, so that's a known thing. Market has already discounted that. Okay, so all these points, today's recovery is like a short covering kind of a thing. Please don't consider this as the bottommost point right away. If this is the bottommost point, I will be really happy. Even if I say I don't feel this is the bottommost point, and if I'm proven wrong, I will be really happy. I will dance and I'll say, "Yay, I was wrong." But it's difficult to have. We just can't conclude by one day's recovery that this is it. We'll have to wait and watch. Don't be in a hurry. Don't put in, those who are wanting to average. This is not like a clear cut sign that yes, this is the bottommost point. La la la. Go slow. Anyone who is averaging, whatever are your levels, we have been talking about this so many times. 23,200, 22,800, 22,300, 21,800, and worst case scenario, election day low 21,300. We have been talking about this so many times, right? So I feel this is yes, one chunk to go. Absolutely, Rajgopal. Wow, you have been following the channel well, it seems. So yes, that one chunk, 21,300, if it comes. Hope it does not. I would be more than happy if my money doesn't get invested at that stage. But all in all, that's what I believe, that whatever recovery we saw today, it is also called as a dead cat bounce. Okay, so it has bounced, yes, but maybe it will not have that much power in that much strength in that. So I just thought I should be telling you about today's recovery. See, we have been whenever market goes down like anything, I come live. I try to give you my thought processes on why markets slumped today. But I thought today we should celebrate also. Na? Markets are in green. I should at least say something. I should share my happiness today. We finally ended in green. Aha, RJ Ved Bum Trader is asking, how come you have a lot of energy? Two secrets. One secret is that the color of the market has infused more energy in me. And second, it's not a secret actually. I love what I do. So, I mean, you'd ask me to take live stream. I'm always ready to take live streams. Okay. Ooh, how much percentage are you in loss approx range? Dead Shark, I've been investing since quite a long time, 2006. So you can imagine the buying price of some of my stocks. I mean, and in spite of all that, if I were in loss, then sharam hai mujh pe, lanat hai mujh pe. Since 2006, as I mentioned, right? To be honest, 2008 actually wiped off my portfolio. Post that, again, I started to build my portfolio slowly, steadily. So yes, I am still in green. Of course, my profits have come down drastically. So don't. I will be lying if I say that my portfolio profit has remained exactly the same. I just can't say that. It'll be a outright lie. Yes, it is still in green, but yes, whatever profit I had at 26,300 level, of course, it's way below that, right? But still, my portfolio is in green. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. What do you think about tariffs from US? I think to a great extent we have factored it in. So anything and anything which comes as a surprise henceforth, again, that can have an impact on the market. But as of now, I don't feel that it's such a big deal right now. Okay. Uh, your views on US market, will it fall more because of trade war in the short run? US markets now will be very interesting. A lot of I've read a lot of articles on stagflation in the USA. If their economy doesn't show up good numbers, uh, plus if they are not able to bring inflation in control, that can be a big problem. But I must say, Doge, not the crypto. I'm talking about Department of Government Efficiencies that is being headed by Elon Musk. My God, he's just working like anything. And even Trump, today or yesterday, he specifically said that Elon Musk is doing a great job for the government. He is just trying to find out the inefficiencies in the government, unnecessary spending. He's trying to find out. He's canceling contracts left, right, center. I mean, there are some points he's saying that just to increase XYZ, let's say, let's to increase the voter turnout in some country, we are spending so much money. Why do we need to do that when we ourselves in such a big debt? Today only I saw, I don't remember where, some reel or something like that. He has read out everything. How much $1 million, how much $1 billion is what we have spent in multiple things. And he said, if we are in huge debt right now, of course USA is in a huge debt right now, then we don't think we should be funding. And he has mentioned in his speech that this we have given so many $1 million to this country in Africa. And then he asks that how many of you knew that such a country exists, is what he asks. And there's a big laughter also, you can hear that in the reel. So I mean, the main point, it's not about any specific country. I'm not trying to say ki, "Arey, kitna, such a small country this, that." Please don't misinterpret that. But the main point that he's trying to say is that when we are in such a bad state, when we are in so bad debt, I don't feel it's a good thing to fund other nations for some XYZ clauses, right? For some XYZ causes. So he has been taking this Department of Government Efficiencies very seriously. Elon Musk is doing a great. I mean, he has been working like anything on Doge. I recently read in the news he has mentioned that he had in fact invited people, anyone who wants to join Department of Government Efficiencies. Arnav, please stop spam him. Stop. Anyone who has typed out a message for one time, please wait. Uh, I can easily put you anyone on timeout. I don't want to do that. Everyone is learned enough. I understand. Please stop spamming. Okay. So just one last point is he had mentioned that anyone who wants to join the Department of Government Efficiency can, but be ready to work for at least 18 hours. Read this. You will find it on the internet. He has mentioned this. Anyone who wants to work for our country is what Elon Musk says. That person should be ready to work for 18 hours. And that's how we can work swiftly, and we can, really ensure that we get to know where we are doing unnecessary spending. We'll curb all those spendings, and that's how we would want to bring our government debt back on track. That is the plan. See, again, I am not a political expert. I don't understand politics nicely. अपना ही नहीं समझ में आता है तो यूएस का कहाँ से समझ में आएगा, right? So I'm just telling you whatever content I have consumed. You could be better judges as far as politics is concerned, but please read through all these things. You'll understand things in a lot nice way, maybe, right? So this is what I had to tell today. Wanted to celebrate this nice green thing uh, of market. Plus, yes, today is 5th, and pro investor membership join के लिए अपन stock of the month video play होता नहीं है. It should play. Today we have released the stock of the month. Anyone who wants to check it, it is live. Okay, so definitely check that out. Yes, I think that is it. Today also I've released a video on HAL. Don't forget to check it out. Also, a very nice video, I must say. I'm praising myself, but I must say we did take a lot of efforts, and I'm sure everyone will like viewing that video. Kya baat hai? Chandrasekhar says decoding price action analysis course is very good. I recommend every group member to enroll. Kya baat hai? Thank you, Chandresh. I'm glad you completed it, and I'm very happy that you found value in that course. I always tell this whenever I get requests for any course. It takes at least one full year, right from the scratch to actual releasing the course. It's a big process, but whenever I get such comments, feel really good, right? Anyways, final announcement, which I told in the beginning of the video, that towards the end also I wanted to announce something. See, Rachana Ranande presents Har Ghar Investor, the session which I'm going to take live in Pune. This is the creative. If you see, it's on the 9th of March. It's not during the match time. It's before the match, 11:30 a.m. 11:30 to 2. It is going to be live in Pune. Thank you for such an amazing response. I must thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. Whatever grey dots you can see, it's booked. Today is just Wednesday. We are barely left with 90 tickets. The total auditorium capacity is around 800. We are left with barely 90 tickets. Anyone who feels that I'll book it on Sunday, abhi bhi bahut time hai, I really doubt if we will be left with any tickets within a day or two. So anyone who is interested, please book your tickets right away. I'm going to give the link in the pinned comment and in the description box. We are going to focus on 3-4 important points in this session. We are going to talk about the current market scenario. We are going to talk about how stocks and mutual funds can be used to create long-term wealth. I'm going to talk about 2-3 key types of mutual funds in this session. Number three, because it's a Women's Day special, it's for everyone, but I'm going to add one segment on how women can start their investment journey. It'll be around a 15-minute session roughly within those 2 hours. So would highly, I mean, not highly recommend, would request anyone who is coming for this seminar, please bring at least one woman along with you. Get your mom along with you, get your wife along with you, your sister along with you, whatever, maybe a friend of yours, I don't know. But please, if you bring in more ladies to this session, I think our dream of Har Ghar Investor will take us one level up, I'm sure, right? So highly recommend. Yeah, bola tha maine galti se. Right. So as I mentioned, link is going to be there in the description, pinned comment both. Men are allowed. Who said men are not allowed? Men are allowed. It's just that I'm going to have a separate session, 15 minutes session on how women can start their investing journey. Okay, it's for open for all, men, women both. All right. So didn't want to. Oh, I had planned the stream for 10 to 12 minutes. It's already 20 minutes. Tomorrow, anyways, I'm going to come live. Tomorrow is a Thursday, our normal live stream, and I'll take all your questions tomorrow. Don't worry. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining in impromptu. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.